Verse 15, Psalm 91. He will call on me and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. This verse does not promise a life without trouble. In fact, it does the opposite. God openly acknowledges that trouble will come. This alone destroys one of the greatest illusions many people carry about faith, that believing in God somehow exempts you from pain. Scripture never makes that claim. Instead, God says something far more powerful. I will be with him in trouble. Not after the trouble, not only when the storm has passed, but in the trouble. This is one of the deepest revelations of Psalm 91. God's greatest promise is not escape, but presence. When everything collapses, when your strength is gone, when answers do not come quickly, God does not stand at a distance. He enters the fire with you. Think of the 3 Hebrew boys again in Babylon. The king did not see them saved from the furnace. He saw them walking inside it, untouched, with a 4th man whose appearance was like the Son of God. Daniel 3:25. God's presence did not remove the fire. It removed the fire's power. I will be with him in trouble. These words mean that even when prayers seem unanswered, even when healing delays, even when doors remain closed, God has not abandoned you. His silence does not mean absence. Many of God's most faithful servants experienced seasons where heaven felt quiet. Joseph cried out from prison. David hid in caves. Jeremiah wept in chains. Jesus himself cried, my God, why have you forsaken me? Yet none of them were ever truly alone. Then God says, I will deliver him. Notice the order. First, presence. Then, deliverance. God often walks with you before he lifts you out. Why? Because transformation happens in the fire, not after it. If God removed every struggle immediately, faith would never mature. Courage would never grow. Trust would remain shallow. Deliverance in Scripture is rarely instant, but it is always certain. Israel waited 400 years in Egypt before deliverance came. Lazarus stayed 4 days in the tomb before Jesus called his name. The delay did not mean denial. It meant a greater revelation was coming. And then comes a phrase few people talk about. I will honor him. God does not merely rescue you and send you back quietly. He restores dignity. He restores identity. He restores what suffering tried to steal. Joseph did not just leave prison. He left as governor. Job did not just survive loss. He received double. David did not just escape Saul. He became king. Honor is God's final word over those who endure under his shadow. Suffering does not get the last sentence. God does. Verse 16, Psalm 91. With long life I will satisfy him and show him my salvation. This final verse seals the covenant, but it is often misunderstood. Many assume it simply means living many years. But in Scripture, long life is not just measured in time. It is measured in fulfillment. A long life is a life that reaches its purpose. Some people live many years and never truly live. Others live fewer years, but fulfill generations. Jesus speaks. Please subscribe and share to help anyone who needs this.